Welcome into today's episode of the Parking Lot Preview, Monday, July 31st. A wonderful day out, beautiful weather. I'm Mike Maynard alongside Matt Coates. We have a weed whacker in the background, also
Yeah.
making a guest appearance today. Hopefully he's not being too obnoxious. I'm going to talk really loud this episode. Not too loud, but I'm going to talk loud enough to talk over our weed whacking friend over there. Not a special guest, but
No.
an uninvited guest, if you will,
Yeah.
on today's episode. But a wonderful day outside, so I don't blame him for being outside, getting his weed whacking done. I think he's the owner of that club car from a few days ago.
Oh, there you go.
There
the
you
stars
go.
are coming together. We can't. I don't want to. I would pan, but we don't have a cameraman. There's a club car.
We're back. We're back with the car cameraman.
I'm
Shout
a
out
big
the
fan,
car.
honestly.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Very
really
stable
sturdy,
video. No camera shake. Good stuff.
no background noise from our cameraman laughing, or
Yeah.
yawning. Grant yawned in the
That's
middle of
despicable.
one of them. Yep. So now we have a crane behind us, behind you, making noise. So hopefully not too bad. Anyways, let's hop into some baseball
Yeah,
today.
baseball tonight.
Hyannis Harbor Hawks coming off two tough losses,
Yeah.
but coming into this game against the Falmouth Commodores, a huge game tonight. Hyannis coming in 24-15-2, Falmouth coming in 22-17-2. Pretty similar in the
Yep.
standings, pretty close in that Western Division. Coming down to the end of the wire, only a few games left, Matt. What are we looking for in this one?
Yeah, another really big matchup. Last time we did the preview, it was ahead of the Katuitt game, and we mentioned huge matchup in terms of seeding. Well, we're back today. Another huge matchup in terms of seeding. One of these two teams that are playing tonight, the Harbor Hawks or the Commodores, are going to enter the playoffs as a 2 seed in the West. So if Hyannis takes care of business tonight, we put ourselves in prime position. I'm not sure we clinch the 2 spot, but I think we're right there. If we lose, though, we give Falmouth a shot to keep winning and put themselves in the driver's seat. So obviously a huge game. You want that home field advantage in Cape League playoffs. So tonight's going to be a big test against, like you said, very good team. You can tell by their record. Hopefully we come through. We've played great against Falmouth so far this season. 4-1 record against them. So hopefully we come out with another victory tonight.
Yeah, 100%. You mentioned that 2 seed. It's so important, though, to get that home field advantage and be able to host either the first home game or the first and the third, depending on what you need.
Yeah.
So huge implications tonight and for the rest of the season. I believe it's 3 games left?
Yep. Tonight was the third to last game of the regular season.
Wow.
Winding
Time
down.
flies when you're having fun.
Time does fly.
I'm having so much fun. Last night was intern appreciation
Last
night.
night was.
Did you feel appreciated?
I did feel appreciated. We got food. We got our name called over the PA. Got to stand on the field. Didn't touch the line on third base, so we would never do that.
Of course
You
not.
got to step over, step in front of the line. But it was good. It was a nice night. It was fun. Got to wear our college shirts, represent a little bit.
Yep.
Take a night off from the polo, but of course we're back because we are professionals. But it was a great night.
And we love these polos.
We do.
They look so good. We look so good in them.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun night. Fun to be appreciated as interns. Wow, that crane's making a lot of noise now. We're going to keep talking really loud. We do it in one take, people. Yeah, last night, the game,
The game.
not so fun.
No, not great.
Intern appreciation night was fun. Oh my God, that thing is so loud. I apologize. Wow, a lot going on in the parking lot of McKeon Park today. 11:30 a.m.
Who would've
So much
thought?
noise. No game tonight.
He's driving away though. He's driving away.
Well, there is a game. We're talking about the game, but no game here.
Here.
A game in Falmouth at Gov Fuller Field. But our crane friend is leaving.
Yeah.
Our weed whacking friend,
Is being drowned out by the crane friend.
yeah,
I
he's
think.
still somewhere, I think. But anyways, that's a big crane. Anyways, baseball tonight, not here in Falmouth. We're at McKeon Park. The game will be at Gov Fuller Field, as I mentioned. But we're going back to last night, intern appreciation night. The game, like I said, not so fun. Down 11-0 heading into the 11th inning, or the 8th inning. There aren't 11 innings in Cape Cod Baseball League, but down 11-0 going into that 8th inning really didn't look like it was even going to be close. It ended up being kind of close.
Yeah.
11-7 final score. Scored 1 run in the 8th and 6 runs in the 9th for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. But a really rough game. Not great. We talked to Coach Luxus after the game, and he wasn't super happy about it. He was pretty blunt. We didn't pitch well. We didn't hit well. We didn't play defense well. And in my mind, if you don't do any of those well,
Typically
hard to
don't
win a baseball game.
Yeah.
So looking to kind of not do that tonight against Falmouth, right, Matt?
Definitely. Like you said, that box score looks a lot more respectable than the game really was.
Yeah.
Like you said, 11-0 heading into the bottom of the 8th. Really tough score. Got a bunch of runs in the bottom of the 9th, but that was with the help of the Orleans pitcher, Got a lot of walks, helped us walk in a few runs. And like you said, we talked to Coach Luxus. And one thing he mentioned was that the team might be reeling after that Katuitt loss, which is not something that you want going forward into the playoffs. So we're really hoping this team gets a big rebound tonight because we talked about it. We want to stack wins all year, and at such an important time of the year, 3 straight losses would be really tough for the team, I think mentally more than anything.
Yeah, I remember the last big loss that the Hyannis Harborhawks did suffer was, I think, against Katuitt.
Mm-hmm.
I could be totally wrong, but it was after that game, regardless of who it was, where the win streak really started.
Mm-hmm.
So, never know. Could be another win streak now. Now would be a good time for
That
a
would
win
be a
streak
great time.
heading into the playoffs. But yeah, big game against Falmouth tonight. So hopefully can take home that win and hopefully can bounce back after a tough loss. But our player of the game from last night was indeed Zach York, first baseman out of GCU. 2 for 2, 3 walks, and 2 runs scored. Not a great game for the team, but as always, York did his job, got on base, did what he does best, hit the ball, and, had a good patient night at the plate, walking a bunch. You interviewed him after the game. What was he saying after the game last night?
Yeah, obviously he was a little upset because it wasn't a great game as a team, but he said he was just patient in the plate, doing what he did. He was getting walked, so he knew if he was patient, he could probably see some balls outside of the strike zone. That's our golf cart guy. But he was just patient in the plate as always, and he got on base 5 times. It's such a tough game. He had a very quiet, successful night. Anytime you get on base every time, Mike, you did something right.
Yeah, 100%. Great game for Zach York. I picked Bennett Thompson last night. Did have an RBI. Got thrown out trying to score that run to make it a 11-8 game in the bottom of the 9th. But still a good game for him.
Yes, definitely.
But, for the team as a whole, not one that you're really looking at too much as a solid performance or a good performance at that. Really bad.
Yeah.
So not doing that tonight, hopefully. But opponent's last game for Falmouth, they played Bourne last night in Bourne. 9-2 win for them with 16 hits as a team.
That's a lot.
And Gavin Turley, does that name ring a bell to you?
I think it does.
He throws bats a lot, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he throws bats a lot. He hit a 3-run home run last night.
That's all.
Bad blood, though, with the Hyannis Harborhawks throwing bats at our dugout last game.
They seem very friendly, though, considering. Like, Johnny Davis came out, offered him pine tar. Considering he was
didn't take
targeting
it, though.
No, he didn't. Considering he was targeting the dugout, it seemed like the vibes were high. So.
Well, we're just a nice team. He's mean. We're nice.
I guess so. Could be.
Not that he's mean. I don't know him. I've never talked to the guy.
Never spoken to him, but it seemed like...
Maybe cut the bat throwing out.
Yeah.
It's kind of mean.
Yeah. And he did really good after he threw the bat against us. He hit a homer and he hit a double, so I didn't love that. Then he struck out later, though, right? I believe.
I think so.
I believe I was waiting in their very long concession line. Very good food, though. So if you're at Gov Fuller tonight, I highly recommend fried pickles or fried Oreos. Just be ready to stand in line for at least an inning. That's mine.
Okay.
Sorry.
And you might miss a Gavin Turley strikeout.
You might miss a Gavin Turley strikeout.
Hopefully a bunch of those.
Hopefully.
No offense to Gavin Turley.
Hopefully
not
a
to
bunch
single
of
you out, but
Falmouth strikeouts. Though.
yeah, of course. Commodores.
Maybe 27 of them. 27
strikeouts?
It's possible.
That's a lot of strikeouts.
That's a lot. It's all of them.
Wow.
It's all the strikeouts.
No defense needed at
Nope.
that point.
Mm-mm.
Wow. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know who could be getting those strikeouts?
Who would that be?
Hayden Frank.
Hayden Frank.
What do you got for me on Hayden Frank tonight?
Yep, that is the Hyannis starter tonight. It's a name you guys are probably familiar with. He's
I
been
am.
here. Yeah, of course you are. He's been here just about all year. He's a lefty out of Lipscomb University. 9 games with 5 starts for the Harborhawks. 2.96 ERA and 27 1/3 innings pitched so far this summer. And over those innings, 24 Ks and 5 walks. You look at just those K to walk numbers, the ratio is exactly where you want it to be, which goes to show why the Harborhawks trust him in such an important game like tonight.
Yeah. Big game for Hayden Frank, hopefully, to bounce back after 11 runs given up last night. So don't really want that. Want maybe 0. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
27 strikeouts, 0 runs.
27 strikeouts, 0 runs, 0
No
hits
hitter,
would
perfect
be
game.
ideal, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing any of that.
I don't think anyone would mind. Maybe Falmouth.
Maybe Falmouth.
They probably
maybe
might.
the home fans.
Yeah.
But
Gavin Turley might be throwing some bats if he sees that. Anyways, for Falmouth on the mound, we have Evan O'Toole, a Canadian from Nova Scotia. Don't know why I made a note on that.
He's our friend from up north.
Yeah, well, hopefully not too much of a friend where we aren't hitting him because we feel like we want to be friends.
Yeah, no, I'm following.
Hopefully we can be like friendly, but also like hit a lot of home runs and
Sure.
hits.
Yeah.
But yeah, Canadian, but a righty, senior righty from Oklahoma State. 5 games on Cape so far, 3 starts, a 2.4 ERA, 15 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, and 3 walks. So, pretty good pitching matchup. Both guys with an ERA under 3. Pretty hard to find that, in the Cape Cod Baseball League. But 2 of the best teams in the league, 2 of the best pitchers on each team in the league. I don't think either one made the All-Star team. Maybe our Canadian buddy did. I didn't look into that. I don't really care. Hayden Frank didn't. Again, I said it last time Hayden Frank pitched. Snubbed.
So,
How did he not make it?
Great player. Great numbers.
Yeah.
Definitely could have deserved it, but hey, it's all right. We're letting him fly under the radar, and hopefully he flies under the radar with 5 scoreless tonight for us. Big performance, big start for us. But another thing you mentioned, and we've talked about it recently, now that we're towards the end of the season, these pitchers are all just about all Cape League veterans. Like we see 3 starts, 5 starts from Frank, 5 appearances, 9 appearances. So these guys have pitched in the Cape League and they're used to it. At the beginning and middle of the season, that's not something we were seeing every start.
Well, beginning, you can't really have that because they're brand new to the Cape Cod Baseball League and they haven't played any games.
Yeah. The middle of the season, we didn't see that a lot.
Yeah. A lot of roster turnover with the draft and innings limits, stuff like that. So the guys now are kind of set in stone going into the playoffs. 3 games left. Really looking to kind of get in their groove, get their stuff going. And last night, again, not to keep touching on such a bad game, but really, please don't do that again, guys. That was not great.
For those of you watching, Mike doesn't want you to do that again.
They know that. They know it was, hey, everybody has a bad day.
Oh, of course.
You know, I've had a bad day before.
I've had some.
Maybe like one.
Few.
Yeah,
not many.
A couple bad days. Anyways, today's a great day, hopefully. The weather's beautiful.
The weather is beautiful. You did mention that earlier, Mike.
I don't think you could ask for better weather.
There are clouds in the sky, but they're like really pretty clouds.
I think you're nitpicking.
You know what I mean? And then I feel a breeze. We're sitting in the shade. I'm thrilled.
I can't wait to get to Gulf Fuller Field.
I want to show them the sky.
Well, you can get up and do it afterwards like Hartford.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be a fun night at Gulf Fuller Field. Wish we didn't have to drive 45 minutes there, but you can't really complain.
Good for vibes.
Yeah, get a good aux going.
Yeah, throw some good music on, get in the groove.
What do you think you'll listen to on the way to Falmouth, Matt?
I'm gonna listen to Utopia.
Utopia?
Yeah.
I've been listening to Utopia.
I've listened to it a couple times. I'm a big fan. I'm not sure you guys know Travis Scott dropped his album Utopia. First listen, you guys might not be into it, but let it age. Listen to it again. Let it grow on you. And then you'll be like, wow, I really like it.
Let's play some baseball, though.
Let's play some baseball.
Let's talk about some baseball.
Yeah, give me your player of the game pick.
You want my player of the game
I
pick?
would love your
Why
player
are we
of the
sitting
game
up
pick.
now?
Sorry.
All right. Even though you mentioned it earlier, it may be Cam McClock. I'm not going with Cam Smith for now. I can't pick him every game.
No.
I feel like I'm wearing my Cam's Crew hat.
Shout out.
H13. The one is kind of in the H.
One, like, the number 13.
Yeah.
And Hyannis Harbor Hawks, 3 H's.
The Haba Hawks.
Haba Hawks.
Yeah.
The Haba Hawks.
I already turned my hat around last episode. They don't need it again. But Cam Smith always has a big game. Can't pick him all the time. I'm not going to pick him tonight, even though I really want to. By the way, my feature, hopefully coming out today, tomorrow.
Whoa.
Feature on Cam Smith and Dan Johnson, their relationship. It's a really good story. Matt wouldn't know because he hasn't read it yet.
I'm waiting for the big reveal on harborhawks.org.com.
Don't know, but I did ask him to read it, 2 weeks ago?
Hey.
He never got to it.
I'm a busy man.
So if there's any mistakes, spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, direct them his way, not mine. I try to get it edited. Not my fault. Anyways, should be flawless, though. It's a great story. Really heartwarming. It really, made me happy kind of putting it all together. And the interviews that I did with each guy, they really enjoyed it. And it came together. And it's a really good story.
Do you think I'll cry reading it? Is it one of those?
You might.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. I could, though.
But it'd be tears of, happiness.
Yeah.
Not,
I cry.
sadness.
Like I could see it.
When's the last time you cried?
Probably within the past 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy tears?
You gotta keep wear your emotion on your sleeve. It's not good to hold them in.
But happy or bad? Happy or sad?
No comment.
Okay. Everybody needs to let it out sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll cry right now.
Uh,
That wouldn't be good for.
I don't think the
That
viewers
wouldn't
want
be
to
good
see
for the
cry.
viewers. No.
Tears of joy will be good.
That's why the sunglasses are on. I cry every episode.
You know what? I'm gonna cry if we lose tonight.
I won't go that far.
All right, I don't know about that.
Still play.
I'd still like to see it win.
Yeah, but who are you picking?
Oh yeah, player of the game. I'm gonna go with who did I pick?
Not Cam Smith.
Huh?
Oh, he catches behind home
Oh,
plate.
Brody Donay. See, I
Dang.
forgot his name because I haven't picked him. I don't think
Yeah.
all season. He was an all-star though. Has played pretty much since day one. Has been in and out of the lineup, but has been here since day one, catching, DHing, hitting homers, hitting doubles. He's got that exit velocity that nobody else can even compare with in the Cape Cod Baseball League. So I like Brody Donay to have a big game tonight. I completely forgot about him. Sorry, Brody, if you're watching. I just, you're so good that I've been like feeling. It's almost like a Cam Smith
It's
thing.
like a Cam Smith thing.
Oh, I feel bad picking him because he's always doing so well, and I don't want to like be cheating.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I got to give him some love. We're running to the end of the season. We're coming down to the end of the season. Brody Donay hopefully is going to be running around the bases when he hits.
Maybe a brisk jog after a homer.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That'd be cool. Hopefully. But hopefully a big game at Falmouth tonight for Brody Donay. Maybe he's catching, maybe he's DHing. Got the night off last night.
He did.
Bennett Thompson in for him on the behind the dish.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully Brody's in the lineup. He should be. But yeah, that's my pick. I'd love to hear yours though.
My pick, I'm going with a guy by the name of Zach Earhart. Zach Earhart played college baseball at Oklahoma State.
Oh.
The starting pitcher we're facing.
That
starting
sounds
pitcher.
familiar.
That's because Evan O'Toole, our Canadian friend,
Oh.
goes to Oklahoma State.
Wow.
So Zach Earhart, he had the day off yesterday, just like Brody did, and he's going against one of his college teammates on the mound. I think that's a recipe for success. Well rested, really great knowledge base on the starting pitcher he's faced. I expect him, maybe in the leadoff spot, as he has been a bit of late, to come out early, get a lot of at-bats, and get on base a lot of times.
What is the recipe for success?
Off day, facing your college teammate equals success.
Okay. There's no other way to get success.
No, there's other ways.
But that's the recipe?
It's a recipe for success.
All right. Speaking of recipe, what's your pregame meal, Matt? What are you going to eat?
My
before you
pregame
go
meal,
play?
I'm actually going to go home. Well, I'm going to go work out after this, and then I'm going to go home and make some chicken, get some good protein in me.
Okay. Build those muscles.
Grr.
You heard it here first. Get that protein in you, grr.
Go Hawks.
Anyways, yeah, it should be a good game tonight. Head on down to Falmouth, watch the live stream. I don't know. If you can't be there, maybe you could read our game recap. Not us, but Ben or Jason will write a game recap tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see the player of the game story, one of them will do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be as good as ours,
Well,
but they're really good.
That was mean.
Ours are really, really good. Theirs are really good.
No comment.
All right.
I love all my coworkers.
I love all my coworkers too. It was intern appreciation night last night. I appreciate every intern except for Matt Coates.
Friday Oreos, get them. Go Fuller Field.
Yeah, Gov Fuller Field tonight, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep, first pitch. And should be a good one. Hopefully a big win.
Mm-hmm.
Playoff implications, as we mentioned, probably 8 times during this episode.
A lot.
So huge game. And, we're coming down to the wire. We were supposed, by the way, not to call her out, but we were supposed to have Bria Lossick, everybody's favorite sideline reporter, on the show today. She didn't make it.
Isn't she from Nesson?
She is from Nesson.
Bria Lossick from Nesson.
Maybe we'll get her in on, do the math, Wednesday. That would be the last game of the regular season.
That'd be an important.
Maybe we could get her in. Maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. She's the only intern, I think, that has wanted to be on the show that has not got on the show.
Crazy.
So, Bria, if you're out there, she's not watching this. She doesn't care enough
she's
about
mean.
it. She's pretty mean. She's from Nesson, though. We want her on the show because of her clout.
She's also from Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't like people from Nebraska.
We can ask her about that, though.
Shout out to you if you're from Nebraska. Love you. Anyways, thanks, Matt, for being here. Thanks to the weather for not raining and
Being beautiful.
being bad and
Look at the clouds today, guys.
it being nice.
I hope your
Are you going
clouds-
to get up and pan?
Yeah.
He's going to get up and pan. Thank you so
Your
much for
clouds
watching.
are as nice as ours. Oh, look at those beautiful clouds.
Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you Wednesday. We'll see you till the end of the season. Go Harbor Hawks, baby.
Go Hawks.